There are many questions arise about teachings, or teachers, or the correct way, or the appropriate, path to religion. Um, and it's only natural when you go to school that you're educated into saying the teacher at the front of class knows better than you. That's what we learn from school, is to learn that we are not able to learn on our own, that we need someone to guide us and teach us. But the teacher at school is just another parable that mind puts into play to say that there is a teacher. And the one that is appearing for you right now is the one that is in front of class. But that one is not the true teacher, you see. Neither is this one the true teacher for you. There is only the teacher. Life is the teacher, you see. And when you say life is the teacher, you think, well, we're all life, so we must all be broken down teachers. But whole life, when it is experienced, when there's no individual you, no me, no person, no I, there's a moment of revelation when the teacher appears. Now what you're interested in is, how do I know? Where is the teacher? Who is the teacher? One Papaji's final words, he said before passing away, find the Buddha. Where is the Buddha? See? Now, the constructive, organized, educational, institutionalized program mind says, well, Buddha was a man, okay? Where is that man? You see, so we're looking for that man. And so many will say, find Christ within you. And that institutionalized, instructed, programmed, educational way says Christ is a man. Yeah. And there's no doubt that Buddha was a man in our egoistic mindset way. And there's no doubt that Christ was a man. Okay? But what is Papaji saying? Find the Buddha, you see. Find the Buddha that is within you. Find the Christ that is within you. Find the God that is within you. These are identifications, descriptive names. And it's only the wise mind that denies the teachers that are in front of it when it believes that teacher has the answer. That teacher is a mirror reflection of you, you see. Midst enlightenment, I made a few videos that I recorded whilst in process of being taught. Now, the teacher in these videos appeared to be a spirit, appeared to be Christ. No representation of a man with a beard and sandals and a smock and taken back into time of biblical days and whatever. Just the essence of what was through a partly programmed, institutionalized, conditioned mind of knowing what Christ stands for, and also the experience of allowing whatever it is that is teaching to come through this body or this mind, whatever it is. Whatever dies creates a space for the door opening for that true teacher. Now, this is not going to help you because the names are the problem, you see. Even if you said, there's only one teacher, life is the teacher, and life is whole, and life can be seen as pure, infinite awareness, or consciousness, or God. You then look for the teachers online for the ones who teach about consciousness, or God, or awareness. but they're all within you. They're all within the I that gives birth to you. Who is the I? What is the I? Who is I that gives birth to you, that lies alive and kicking within you? When the teacher within you is revealed, you see, when there's but firstly, if there's an expectation, now I put the words in your mind will then concentrate, meditate, and look for a teacher or something within you. It cannot be done because the one that is within you is the only one that exists. This subsequent you that appears as a body, as a mental construct of conditioned cultural life and upbringing and schooling and education, all that bullshit, is in the way. You know, I am in the way, you see. And the words of Christ, they sing, they chant. Through me, this is me that's in the way. Yeah, through me, get this me out of the way. How can I get this me out of the way? Deny everything about me. Deny every single thing that has been thought about, that has been constructed, that has been shared, been handed down the line. You know, the information, the associations, the attachments, the beliefs, the hopes. First, they remove me. Where is me, you see? Me is the brain. Mooji, rather not so eloquently, says, chop your head off. No, I don't do that. Just ignore the head. Right? How can we ignore the thoughts that appear to be in the head? We can't. We can't ignore them. So let them be. Let the thoughts in the head do what everything in the planet does through gravity. Falls to the floor. You throw the plate in the sky and it falls to the floor. The plane engine stops working, it falls to the floor. The apple from the tree falls to the floor. Let the thoughts in the head fall to the floor. Let them fall to the floor, you know. Is this teaching? No. It's nature. It's nature. Everything falls to the floor. If we were to die standing up, where would the blood go? It would run down to the floor. The heart would stop pumping it upwards. The head would stop storing it. The thoughts of me are in your head. Let the thoughts of me fall to the floor. And they won't go into your toes. They'll only go as far as your anus, because it's all bullshit. And what happens to bullshit? We defecate. And it doesn't go any further. It stays there. Because there's not anything to defecate, is there? There are thoughts. There's nothing to come out. They're imagined ideas and concepts. Through me, I am is discovered. When there's no me, there has to be a kind of umbilical cord that's still attached to this body. And that umbilical cord in Ahura is called I am. I am. I'm no longer me, I simply am. I'm no longer me. I is no longer me. I is simply am. Through me, I am the way. Within. God is the way. You see, God is not a man saying, I'm showing you the way. Take away the man, the way. Everything goes on and on and on and on and on. When it stops going on, God ceases to exist. Life ceases to exist. Christ, spirituality, religion, science, existence ceases to exist when everything stops going on and on. not about life after death. It's not about death. It's not about birth. It's all about the thoughts of me. And we can go through life. See, once this enlightenment has been attained, once this self-realization, this one moment has been attained, what can keep it, you see? What can keep enlightenment if it goes on and on? Someone asked the question, are you enlightened? I experienced some profound realization, some profound out-of-body godly voice in the abyss of emptiness and self and all that stuff, and consciousness and its pureness allowed this being to evaporate and disintegrate and pick itself up and return into this body, seeing the truth. But when does the truth stop? We're all enlightened. It's just that we go through fluctuations of systems, beliefs, hopes. So the original state is flatline. Who wants to be flatline, you see? I don't want to be flatline. I want to have interests. I want to play my golf every Friday. I want to go to church. I want to see my children grow up. You know, I want to see all these things. I don't want to be flatline. Well, flatline is when all these things simply actually continue to exist. But there's something far more able to accept when the ball doesn't go down the hole after 5 shots. When the wedding of your children doesn't go as planned. It's okay. Because something else is going to come in its place. The next time I play golf, I'm going to try and get the ball down in 1 hole. And if it doesn't, who cares? Competitiveness goes, measurement goes, analysis goes, judgment goes. And you become like a giggling fool and say, well, everything about life is great. And then there's the teachers, you see. The teachers who think they're the teachers. They're the ones that come and say, no, life is not great, you see. You see, there's a war in Ukraine, there's a war in Israel. What does your enlightenment do about that? I play no part in that. If war comes to this country, I may play a part in that. It's the idea that we can stop the world. You see, Christ didn't come to change the world. Christ came to come to say, individual seekers, anyone who wants to follow, anyone who wants to know the words of St. Thomas, come and follow the word me. Lift up the stone and you will find me. Split the wood in half and there I am. I am and me. Little secretive words to say, the way is me. The way is I am. And when the way of I am and me is found, what are the expectations? What is going to be found? A clearer way. A more pure, profound way. A loving way. And all the bullshit that happens in your way before the way was found, that little way, that minuscule me, the way I have to chore through life and everything is a burden, everything is a problem, everything is negative, everything is great. Oh, wait a minute, that was a good day. I love that. That way goes. Everything becomes true.